and vice versa. Okay, the reason I'm writing this, I will post this document onto Blackboard as well for your attention, and we can just wrap this text so you can see. So if first NPV is positive, the second NPV we have to find should be a negative number. So I told you, when interest rate decreases, NPV becomes positive or it increases. So let's find out here another interest rate which has to be higher. Okay, now this is going to be 1 is equal to 1 plus minus, sorry, raised to power minus 1, this, and this is going to be this, and then we can simply is equal to this multiplied by this, and then we just draw this down. Okay, so NPV is equal to sum. Now this is 9.86 million positive, this is a negative figure, so let me make this okay, and now you can see this is a negative figure, this is a positive figure, and this has become a little bit messy. So as an accountant, one of the stupid things you learn in life, you want things to be look beautiful, boring but beautiful. So here, so this is a positive number, this is a negative number, and now you don't need to know the formula for this, means you will not be required to calculate through the formula. All you need to know that your IRR, next rule, please remember this thing. Wrap text, merge and center. IRR is going to be between 10% and 15%, or in other words, lower than 15% and higher than 15%. Okay, now this is one thing. Let's imagine we have two projects to compare, project A and project B. Here in this example, all you have to do is, okay, these are two projects, each of, so two projects, same timeline. One project requires 100 million pound investment, the second project requires 150 million pound investment, and the required rate of return is 10%. Remember this thing, required rate of return, cost of capital, interest rate, discount rate, these all are synonymous. Unfortunately, language is a poverty of knowledge, so we don't have a single term. So required rate of capital, required rate of return, cost of capital, cost of financing, interest rate, discount factor, depending on the author, they will use any of these things. So they are same words. So required rate of return, cost of capital, cost of financing, interest rate, discount rate, etc. Remember this thing, the discount factor and discount rate are not similar thing. Discount factor is calculated through this interest rate. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to find out discount factor. Okay, 1 plus, so these are two projects and we are going to compare which project is best. 1 plus this raised to power minus this. Okay, and we just make it 4 digits so it looks nice. Okay, and Perfect. Now what we have to do, simply this multiplied by this. Okay, drag it down, and so this multiplied by this. One thing I omitted before, it doesn't make any difference, but still I'll just show you. Okay, here you can call this thing discounted cash flows. Okay, you remember now? Discounted cash flows. These are called discounted cash flows, DCF, same names. Now the next thing is, let's make these things 2 digits, and this also 2 digits. It's perfect. Now the next thing we have to do is to find out NPV for both. So NPV for this is sum simple like this, and NPV for this is sum simple like this. What do you think, guys? Any of these projects should be accepted? None of. So let me make some comments on these things. Okay, these.